So in the rare instance that I actually managed to get a laptop, I wouldn't miss a chance to actually unbox it on YouTube. So here it is. Today we have the Lenovo Slimpad 3. I'm also going to give it my first impression and also talk about the specification, a little more details, and also compare with my Asus laptop that I bought last year. So this is JJ from Budget Zero, and let's get started. Okay, wow, that's actually a pretty quick unboxing. The only thing in the package is the charger and the laptop itself and some warranty card, that's all. So first thing I opened this box, I noticed this weird charger of the laptop. So normally the square part is like in the middle of the charger, but this one it is straight directly on the adapter. So it is actually pretty weird and new at the same time. First of all, this is considered a budget laptop for university students as it costs around 650 Aussie dollars, which means it is around 450 US dollars. The specs of this Lenovo laptop is actually quite similar with my current Asus laptop, and minus the product care and warranty fees and stuff, this Lenovo laptop is actually cheaper than my Asus laptop by 300 Aussie dollars. So this is a 14-inch laptop screen, and I will say that it is the most optimal size for laptops. It is not too small and it's big enough to see everything in the screen. This is an Intel Core i5 10th generation processor, and it can go up to 3.6 GHz of speed. It has an 8GB RAM as well as an FHD screen resolution. It has an internal storage of up to 256GB SSD. SSD stands for solid state drive, which basically means that it can boot up software and apps faster in your laptop. Compared to HDD, SSD storage is much better as well as more expensive. This Lenovo laptop actually has almost the same storage space as my current Asus laptop, and I would say it's just enough to get by with only 256GB. If you only do stuff like Word documents or PDF, 256GB might be fine. But if you would like to download games, it might be just sufficient for like 2 big games. So I would say that this laptop is actually pretty easy and nice to carry. It is like carrying around like 3 or 4 A4 notebooks. So here at the side you have 3 USB ports and 1 HDMI port, and this is the charging port, I presume. So another side here we have 1 microphone or speaker jack as well as SD card slot, but no USB ports, which is going to be a little inconvenient. So we're going to try turning this bad boy up and see how it looks. So the power on button is here. Well, obviously it doesn't have any battery, so let me just charge it. Alright, so let's switch this on. Okay, so it's turned on for the first time in its lifetime. So you have this logo screen. So I managed to learn more about the laptop during its preliminary settings. So first of all, the keyboard when I'm typing is actually feels pretty good. But the only thing is when I use the mousepad right here, it is not as sensitive as I would like it. Because if you look at my Asus laptop, it is pretty smooth and pretty sensitive and it goes quite fast. But for this laptop, it is a bit rougher to move your mouse pointer, and sometimes at the side part, it is not as sensitive and it will sometimes won't detect your motion. So right now, let's immediately go to the task manager to check out some of the specs. So here we go to performance, and as I can see, the memory is already using up half of it, even though I didn't even open anything yet except Microsoft Edge, and the CPU running is actually pretty stable, 1.4 GHz. And let's look at the graphics card. Okay, so the graphics card is an Intel UHD graphics, which is pretty similar to my current one, which is Intel UHD graphics 620. This is just Intel UHD graphics. As you can see, the specs of my Lenovo laptop right now is similar to the Asus laptop that I currently have, which is pretty good. So as you can see in the corner of the screen, there's this battery, and it looks like it charges up pretty fast. So just now from 0 and just 1 hour in, and it's almost fully charged. So I'll later plug out and try to use it as long as possible and see how long it reaches, how long can it last until it reaches to 0%, and I'll display it right here for how long it can last. Alright, since this is a laptop designed for university students, and what university students do the most these days are online classes. So we're going to check out the webcam. It says that it is a 0.3 megapixels camera installed at the front, and if you see beside here, there's like a small dots. I think those are the microphones, which means you can talk directly there and it can pick up the sound. So let's go to camera. So let's enter camera. And as you can see it. Okay, it's a bit dark. And I can see, I think it is actually pretty clear though. It's not as good as your phone as a camera, but I guess this is decent enough for studies or universities. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stay safe. Budget Zero, peace out.